I
Guess
don't
we should have figured this out before we went live.
That's true. Well, I'll say hello, everybody. Over to Paul. Just kidding. There.
Wait, does that count as you hosting if that's all you do? Because I don't
Just
think you
kidding.
should get credit for that.
I'm
Just
just
kidding.
kidding.
Hey, everybody, welcome to a special update from the Home Business Academy. One of the things Mike and I were talking about is doing a better job of consistently keeping everyone in the community in the loop on new exciting things that are happening. Unfortunately, we realize that not everyone attends all of our masterminds. And so we are privy to information and updates and stuff that we want to get out to the whole group. So we are doing this update video, and we're going to strive to do at least one a month, sending an update video to the community so that everyone is kind of tuned into what's going on. So in today's update video, we do have some exciting things to cover. So comment below if you're watching live in the Facebook group and you want to hear some exciting things, accomplishments, achievements, new training, new updates that have been made here in the HBA. And I think Mike put in the description that we were going to share the exciting announcements plus a joke, right? So should we do the joke now? Just get it out of the way. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, probably. And it's not from me because I don't even know the joke yet. So
Yeah, and it's actually not from me. It's from Amy Starr Allen. And the thing I love about that is if it's a terrible joke, you know who to blame. And it's not Mike and it's not me. It's Amy because Amy said this joke. So, all right, here we go, Mike. What's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo?
no idea.
Well, a hippo is very heavy and a Zippo is a little lighter. Get it?
Okay.
Do you get it?
Nice.
The Zippo lighter. So it's a lighter and
Yeah.
it's lighter. All right. All right. Moving on. Moving on. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into the training. So we've added at least a couple of pieces of new training content to the products. And the first one, I'll give it over to Mike because he created this training, but I will say that this particular training solves a huge problem in the market that lots of people are aware of and lots of people are panicking over. So, Mike, do you want to explain what this new module is?
Yes, and the best way to explain it is I'll show you where it's at. And so when you log in to the membership back office, and I put a new step under Funnel Builder Setup, and the reason it's under Setup is because nowadays Google and Yahoo made an update, an important update, where they are literally requiring you to have a DMARC record in your DNS settings. And what the heck does that mean? Right? Well, if you don't have this record, they will send your email basically straight to spam. They're just not going to trust anybody that does not have this set up. And so what that means is if you don't do this, you will go to the spam folder 100% of the time. So by following this training, and I went A to Z, I mean, literally A to Z, I showed it for this will work with any platform you're using, Aweber, GetResponse, any of the different things that you're currently doing. So I would recommend going and watching that training if you have not already set this up. Now, if you've already set this up, then there's no need to go through it. But there is one thing that you may want to consider at the 9-minute mark. If you've already even if you've already set it up, I actually show you how to be fully protected from your DMARC record. Whereas everyone else in the world, they teach you how to be compliant, which is fine because then you'll please Google and Yahoo. But I actually went a step further. It's an optional step, but this is actually how to be fully protected, which means you're actually preventing anyone from ever using your email from you on your behalf. So anyway, just throw that training in there. Super important to please the email gods.
It's
And you
super
can,
annoying. Like I hate doing it, but it's something you only do once and then you don't have to think about it again. So
yeah.
Um, thanks, Mike, for creating that training so that now everyone does not have to call you and beg for help like I did when I did mine. So appreciate that. That's good. All right. So that's the first training module update. Second training module update. comes from Robin Williams. So thank you, Robin, for this. And I'll just throw this one thing out. When we started the Academy, and even now, oh, and by the way, shout out to Linda Blouch, who says, no spam. I agree. Ace and Rich, good morning from Puerto Rico. Glad you guys are here. Thanks for tuning in. And if you guys are watching live, please comment below. Sarah Jane Crickshank says, hello, everyone. XXX. Hello back to you. Hugs back to you. But one of the ideas with the Academy was that we could build products that had modules that were proven, like for us. And as we continue to build our community, if people in the community are doing things that are useful, finding success in different ways, if they're willing, they could create training and donate it to the Academy to help make our products continually even more valuable. One example that just recently came to mind, shout out to Ashley Casper. She created a book and got it published on Amazon. And now she's making daily sales from that book. I actually ordered it myself and I got it in the mail yesterday. And before it showed up in the mail, I was thinking to myself, wow, this is actually a traffic strategy that probably nobody thinks about. When people buy a book, you can put your website in the pages of the book, right? And funny enough, when I got Ashley's book, right on the very front, it had her website on the book. So anyway, that was just a random thought that I've been thinking about. Maybe we could interview Ashley to find out, okay, how did you do this? How did you get your book published on Amazon? And now to the point where people are buying it on a daily basis. That's just one example of additional training that we can add into what we have to make more valuable. Now, all of that leading up to Robin Williams. So Robin Williams, and you can probably talk more intelligently about this than I can, Mike, because I haven't done this, and I know you've done a little bit of it. So over to you.
Awesome. Well, yeah, it's actually really it's a different strategy than most. Like we always talk about affiliate marketing, making sales, selling products from Amazon. You've probably heard of all this. Well, this is actually a different strategy, and you can actually find it by clicking HBA Premium, and then under the bonus content, I have it labeled Amazon Influencer Profits. Amazon Influencer Profits. And this is actually just a different method of making money from Amazon. Basically, the reason it aligns with what we do is because we always teach you how to do review videos. Like, so you'll do a review video, let's say on a controller. So here's a PS5 controller. Well, I can do a review video
Should
of
I
this.
be concerned that you have a PS5 controller on your desk? Mike, how
Yes,
much
you
video
should.
games are you playing?
Just kidding. Um, it's wireless, so it could go anywhere. So, but anyway, so if you do a review on the PS5 controller and put it on YouTube, the only way you'll ever make any sales from that on Amazon is if someone clicks on your link and buys it, right? That's the typical way. Well, what Robin is teaching is you could do that same review on this controller, and then they'll show your video on the Amazon listing of that controller. And if anyone buys it from the listing, means traffic that you didn't send there. Someone goes to that listing, watches your video, then you get a commission from it. So it's basically Amazon sending the traffic to your video. And then if someone buys it, then you get a commission from it. So it's a little bit different method. You just don't have to do any traffic with this method. So Robin did that training for us, and it's awesome. So you can go through it if you want to learn that strategy.
Yay. Thanks, Robin. And thanks, Mike, for getting that updated and in the members area. Okay, next exciting announcement. We crossed 300,000 days of meals to feed my starving children. So that's a pretty cool milestone. If you ever want to know exactly where we're at on our total meal contribution for your marketing, if you scroll down to the bottom, at the first of every month, we always update this number. So officially, we are at 303,364 days of meals provided to kids by our community. So huge milestone. Thanks so much, everyone, for helping to make that possible. And just super fast, I'm going to play this real quick. Jessica over at Feed My Starving Children from time to time sends us little messages. So they're short. This was the last one we got that was at the 1st of January. So in case you missed that, I'm just going to play this real quick.
Happy New Year, Freedom Crusaders. This is Jessica with Feed My Starving Children. You guys, as always, are amazing. I just wanted to share a number with you guys from, in 2023, you amazing people provided 292 kids with a nutritious meal every single day for the entire year. The entire year, 2023, you guys fed 292 kids. So this is filling their bellies with nutritious food so that they can go to school, hope for a future, and just be amazing thanks to you. So keep up the phenomenal work. You guys, we love you guys so much. Hope you are doing well, and best wishes in this new year. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
So there you go. That's for last year, and kind of makes it real, you know, to think about that many kids being fed for an entire year. So thanks again, everyone, for making that possible by being a customer, staying active, and or even building an affiliate business with us. So along with that, we also wanted to give you an update. So our commissions paid amount, in case you didn't know, we did cross the 5 million mark, and we are currently at $5,180,515.97 in commissions paid. Also, last month, we were invited to a Zoom call with the CEO of Feed My Starving Children, and we have that Zoom in the Facebook group here somewhere. So maybe when we send the email out, we'll give you a link to that in case you want to, you know, watch it. It was the CEO of Feed My Starving Children, along with Jessica, along with a good-sized group of our members here, and it was pretty inspiring and definitely worth watching if you missed that. So let's do the big, one of the other big ones, the updated sales video. So on the all-in-one page, we, this last week, invested a bunch of time and made some really great enhancements to that video. It's live thanks to Mike. He got that live yesterday. And Mike, maybe if you want to talk about some of the changes that were made and what you think about them.
Yeah, so awesome. Yeah, and if you go to the page, it's you don't, and just this is actually a question that came up. Anything that we change on the pages, you do not have to touch. Like you don't have to go to your affiliate links, you don't have to update anything. Just it actually updates for you on your behalf because we made it that way. So if you want to check out the new updates, and I'll just share just a couple things. Let's see if it'll pull open real quick here. For whatever reason, my internet is not loading the page, of course. But anyway, one of the biggest updates that I yeah, it's not loading. That's funny. Like I'm surprised. That's weird. Anyway, the biggest update is we added the community to the video, and that's the biggest thing that I loved about it. Because even as Paul is talking about the money message, it's the same video. He just cut out some things, and then he also added what's called B-roll on top of the video, where he's showing, like when he's talking about me and certain parts, he would show me like on stage talking at one of the events that I was at, or when he's talking about Feed My Starving Children, he'll show the community involved, and then like when he's talking about having fun with the community or whatever, they showed like some video like of us dancing at Freedom Fest. I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, those are just some of the biggest things. And at the very end, all of the community video that Amy created, he put that at the end to show the heart of what we have. So I think that's pretty cool. And I don't know if you wanted to expand on anything on that.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I would recommend you watch it. I think it's an exciting video. I think it's got heart in it and meaning in it, and with the fun and the community, you know, B-roll footage, along with at the very end too. As Mike said, that's the best update. And we even put a little piece of text below the video to encourage people to watch all the way to the end so that they would see that. So yeah, just recommend you check that out. And you know, Mike and I, we always want to have sales material that we are super excited to send out to people. And so we wanted to make some updates to make that continually the case. So yeah, so good update there. And let's see what else. Maybe let's talk about the Freedom Fest price increase real quick so we don't get too far to the end before we mention that.
All right. Yeah. So we do a live event every year called HBAFreedomFest.com if you want to go check that out. And this year we decided that in order to make sure we have an accurate count, we have the enough budget to pay for the entire event as well as a good amount to actually donate to Feed My Starving Children, that we're going to implement a price increase every 60 days. Okay. And so if you did not know that, that's what's happening. I will show you real quick. So if you go to hbafreedomfest.com, you can grab your ticket here. You can watch a video from our last event. It's a lot of testimonials from our last one. But this is a nonprofit event. But one thing that I really love is even though it's nonprofit, we're going to teach you how to make profits, okay, in your business. Like the speakers and the people who are going to be there, you're going to be able to mastermind, you're going to be able to learn from the different people inside of HBA. And we're going to teach you how to make lots of profits. But then every single penny that after expenses goes straight to Feed My Starving Children. So when you purchase your ticket here, and the price goes up every 60 days. So the ones who procrastinate, they pay the highest, right? And the ones who take action faster, they get the lowest possible price. So tonight at midnight, now keep in mind, even if you buy it at the higher price, that just means that Feed My Starving Children is going to be able to feed more kids. So either price that you pay is awesome. But we always just, it actually helps us the faster you buy your ticket to plan the event. So that's why we're implementing this year, so that, not only it's kind of like a selfish reason for us, like we want to be able to plan the event, but then it's also a cool reason because we're feeding more kids when people pay the higher price. So anyway, that's it.
Yeah, so definitely go to hbafreedomfest.com and take a look to see if it's something that you might want to attend. I always say it's my favorite time of the year, and it really is. I really truly love this event, and we create a lot of sales material there as well. In addition to recognizing people, doing training, having lots of fun. If you watch that new all-in-one sales video, you'll see some of those videos actually came from Freedom Fest. So it's a great way to plug more fully into the community if you want. So I think the last thing we have, Mike, what do you call a nosy pepper? One that gets jalapeno business.
Nice.
That's from Amy too. Thanks, Amy. All right. The last thing we wanted to mention was just our successful launch of the Let's Goal product that we had last month, I think. Great reception on that. I think we have just under 1,000 active customers on that product. A lot of people just love using it. And there's a new funnel that was created for that from Matthew Martin. It's called the Magical Morning Funnel. So we have that in the Done For You template section. So if you're new or somehow missed that, that's something to be aware of and to take a look at. Anything else you wanted to say on that successful launch, Mike, of that?
Yeah, I just think it was cool to see the community rallying behind that product and getting it out to the marketplace, and congrats to everybody who participated in that. I know Diane Hockman, she did an amazing training for everybody that got at least one sale, and which I think is pretty awesome. And she was the top affiliate, tied with Paul Hutchings, and won the tie break by getting the sale faster. But yeah, so she was our winner. Then we had Robin Williams and Nevada Howard, who stepped it up and got second and third, which I think is pretty awesome. And then we had a whole top 10, of course, but we appreciate everybody who promotes all of HBA, but those that really went hard on our new product, Let's Goal, we also want to give you a lot of shout out and congratulations. So thanks for participating in that.
I think that's it. Do we do we have anything else? Thanks to everyone who's attending and commenting in the Facebook group. Sarah Jane says this is a great idea. Yay, congratulations. That's amazing. Thank you so much. So if we have anyone who's here live, if you guys have any questions for us, we're happy to answer any questions you might have. But yeah, we really just want to do the best that we can to stay in alignment as much as we can. And we thought sending an update video, once a month would be a good idea. So I think that's all we got. How long is this Zoom so far, Mike? Is this a new record for us? Feels like it's not too long.
Yeah,
20 minutes. We're only 20 minutes in.
yeah.
That's incredible.
That's a record.
Yeah. So Tina Hamilton. Hey, Tina. She says, thank you for the updates. Mark Polycarp says, hello. Hey, Mark. Good to see you. Monty Sandlin says, thank you, HBA. Thank you so much, Monty. And all right. Well, I don't think we have any questions. So please do check out the Masterminds tab in the members area. Become familiar with the community events that we do. We do them all throughout the week, 6 days a week, even on Saturday. And if you're, really wanting to get plugged into HBA in the best way, you've got people just around all the time here to support, answer questions, encourage you. So definitely plug into those. So we're super thankful for all of you guys for being here, for your belief, for your trust in us, for all you do to contribute to the community. In the beginning, we used to say HBA is a system for the people, by the people, and of the people, or of the people, by the people, and for the people. And I still think that's the truth. This thing we're creating it's a community creation, and we have so many hands and hearts that go into continually making it better and better and better, that we're just very, very thankful, and definitely could not do any of this without everyone's help. So I guess that's a wrap, Mike, unless you have any other closing words of wisdom, any new super duper traffic secret you want to drop on everyone today?
Traffic secret.
Do you have any new secret push button traffic secrets?
Unfortunately, I don't have a push button traffic secret, but I do want to say, just make sure you are plugging in. One of the biggest secrets of that new sales video, I loved how Paul put it on that. He said, the greatest secret to building a long-term lasting residual income is, if you'll learn that if you watch the whole video to the end. And I'll spoiler alert, the greatest secret to a long-term residual income is building a huge and loyal community, like a loyal community that's heart-centered. Freedom through principle-centered leadership is what we always talk about. So when we build a community of principle-centered leaders, then we will have long-term residual income. And that's what I really love about this community. So you are the loyal ones. You're the ones here, the ones plugging in, and we appreciate that. So with that, make it a great day, and we'll see you on our next mastermind. Take care.
Bye, everybody. Thanks, Mike.
All
Have
right.
a great week.
Come on, everyone.